Hello, I'm gonna play a bot draft. I got all 4 tokens from the previous events, and I tried in Historic Artisan a few times, but I have had unsuccessful runs. Hopefully draft will be better. I'm more of a limited player, but Zendikar Rising, I like this format, but I don't feel I'm very good at it. This one is weird. I think it's good enough, probably, but it's really bad against cards like Bubble Snare or Nahiri's Binding, aura-based removal. Probably it's a high risk, high reward card. So we got some decent cards like Rabbit Bite, and this is cool. But I think Bubble Snare is also good, but I think Roost of Drakes is the main competition for the Angel. So it's quite hard, but Roost of Drakes. This is just very good, and this is a risky card. This is very good as well, but has some downsides. And Roost of Drakes is just cool, and it's great first pick because it is a build around, and the sooner you get it, the easier it should be to build around it. So let's try. So it's the best in Simic, but you can get a decent number of kicker cards in every combination. And this one is quite appealing after first picking a blue card. This is also cool that Roost of Drakes is the best in Simic, and this is a good green modal double face card. This can be also good. It's the best in Izzet, but you can get there in other combinations if you have enough blue wizards, and maybe the second color provides at least some of them. Okay, so I suppose it's a pretty tough choice between all the uncommons, because no commons compete here, but all the uncommons are viable. I think this is this has the most potential, the highest potential, and this one has also a high potential, but you have to be exactly Dimir, maybe exactly Dimir Rogues, which is probably almost every Dimir, but still you have to go for the synergies to maximize it. And this one is the best in Izzet, but still leaves me more open. So I think I'm gonna get this amulet. Okay, a cool double-faced wizard. Royal Eruption. So it synergizes with both my cards. It directs me into Izzet, has Kicker, and is an instant which also charges Relic Amulet. So I think this one is a better choice than Omar Wizard. We will see if I can draft an Izzet deck with some Kicker. A Wizard with a Kicker. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. The only competition here would be Kazu's Fury. I prefer a Wizard. Okay, it's pretty late for this uncommon. Pick 5. So probably it is some signal. Both green commons are also very good. And this is a Wars card, but more in my theme. And I'm pretty far from building a white gain life gain deck, which probably should be in Orzhov. I could just pick the best card, and I think this would be the healer, but Roost of Drakes would really like me to be in Simic. Amulet in Izzet. Have a red card, but Simic is a good fallback if red cards stop flowing, and if I end up in Simic, I think Rabbit Bite is more important. Sidecut, and this is good enough, I suppose, but not that important and exciting, so I won't miss it very much. So I think Rabbit Bite or a healer, but I don't really see myself going this direction. I want to maximize the cards I already have. Also notable, no blue common is here, so maybe I should take this healer and try to get away from this plan I started going at, but we will see. Bots can also give some mixed signals from time to time, so I'm gonna go with a removal spell. Okay, no blue card here as well. Green is really underwhelming. So I'm just gonna pick the best card, and I have already Royal Eruption. I can try to switch to Gruul maybe, or something else, maybe Boros Warriors. Okay, no green, no blue. Red isn't too great. So I think this, or one of the black cards, and this is the most exciting from the black cards. And this isn't looking that great, and I passed some copies already. Maybe some of them will come back because this card is not a priority. Resolute Strike can be playable enough in Boros Warriors, I suppose. I think Duelist is the best card here, but maybe Chilling Trap if I return to Izzet Wizard's plan. This has the best potential if I return to the first path. I have 2 black cards, no white cards, but I won't miss Dreadworm that much, and maybe I'll switch to Boros Warriors, and this is a cool enough 2-drop there. I really don't like this creature. So I'll take this card, I suppose. Still, I don't want to play it, but if I get a really high number of landfall payoffs, maybe I'll consider it. Okay, so I think this stuff I could try to switch to Boros because I have some warriors, and I think white was quite open. I didn't I wasn't trying to get into white. I passed some good cards, and I ignored it if I could pursue my first plan. But blue was really dry after a few picks, so it would be cool to have a kicker deck with 2 Roost of Drakes, but I don't see it as a very probable option. I think I have to get away from blue. I'm mostly red. 1 kicker card in red. For now, I think I'm gonna try to get into Boros because this is a really powerful card. Also, we have this and this. Okay, maybe I'll regret it, but blue was quite dry. This one is cool enough in Boros. Some interesting cards here. Diviner, Deadly Alliance. This is a good enough competition in a color. I'm pretty sure I'll end up in. So red, I don't have any wizards in red, and I don't think I will end up in blue. But still, some instants and sorceries probably will make it into my deck, and a few wizards can help it, and it can be annoying. And it's still a removal magnet, I suppose, even if I don't have support. The opponent just have to respect this creature. This is less exciting than Royal Eruption, but good enough. So I'll take some more. Removal, another good blue wizard, but we will see if blue will be getting drier soon in the mid pack. Yeah, so Deliberate is much less exciting. I have a wizard, maybe it will come back. I think I want to play it, but Bugcatcher is still more important at this point. And still, but Bugcatcher benefits from other party creature types, so I really want to get at least one copy of this Fisher Wizard, or maybe some better wizards if I can get there. We will see. So it's cool that I have a cleric here. Okay, so some good blue card is available at pick 7. I'll go with another removal spell. And now it's time to pick this. I don't really like this equipment with high equip costs if they're not granting some really cool benefits. +2, +0 isn't that exciting. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I prefer spare supplies. Have this as a curve topper, potential curve topper that can also be a land. This is a 5 mana 5/4 trample haste that can be cast earlier, but but it is a creature for 5 mana if I end up in this spot, so this isn't a high priority. Still, this pack is really unexciting. I think I'm gonna take Kazu's Fury. I could pick this and help these catchers some more. I have only Aspirant as a cleric. It's a really unexciting first pick. I prefer to pick a double face card in this spot and then uncommon. Alright, now here is binding is pretty cool. Some cool cards for Simic Kicker. These uncommons. Why not? The second copy is welcome. Okay, I think I want to have another rogue. Bug Beast is also cool. This one is can be pretty annoying, but also this ability struggles to happen because 2/3 isn't gonna make it without help from a combat trick or a removal or equipment, something like that. And I don't have much help besides Aspirant, maybe Pressure Point if I won't cut it, and some removal spells. But it's an okay card nevertheless. So I think I'll help my party plan a bit here. Two wizards, for instance, one sorcery. It's not enough to make me want to play Relic Amulet, but let's see how this looks. Two wizards, 9 warriors, 3 rogues, 1 cleric. I think cool enough. I don't want another 2-drop at this point. I have 2, 3, 7. This will probably be cut, but 7 creature 2-drops I see myself playing, and that's quite a lot, so maybe now it's time to pick a combat trick that can be annoying enough. Another 2-drop, but this is cool in the warriors deck. I think I missed it earlier, so 2 rogues. Okay, I think this is the best here. I don't want to play an unexciting off-party creature. I prefer another warrior. I don't have a lot of synergies, but some are present. Okay, I have my picks. Yeah, I don't think so. Three wizards, 11 warriors. I don't have to keep every playable warrior I have. I can cut the worst ones. Only one cleric. But probably my best card. Okay, so this is mostly a warriors deck, but has some support for party theme. I'm not sure if it's enough to make me want to play this one. Only 3, 5, 6 non-warrior party creatures, which 5, 6 mana most of the time, I think. 5 isn't bad, but it can be worse from time to time, so it's not too exciting. 5 instants, 1 sorcery, 3 wizards. This is not good enough for Amulet, I think, but good enough for Rockslide Sorcerer, which at least is a creature and a party creature for some other synergies. So probably Lagak shouldn't stay. Probably this. I'm gonna leave it for now. This I'm not sure, but it's a combo with this runner and catchers, and I got 4 of them. It's probably a good enough role player. I'm not sure I want to keep this. Probably no. So it is another combo with a Night Runner, but it's an unexciting card besides that one situation. I prefer to keep my pressure on the ground and play more creatures to keep one of them flying, spending a card for this, and if this creature dies, equip 2. Not a high cost, but still something I won't always have time for. And yeah, I think I'll cut some lands. So I have 1, 2 spell lands. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play 15 basic lands and 2 spell lands. That should be good enough for a deck that is quite cheap. It's a Boros deck, but maybe on the more expensive side as far as Boros decks go, but I think Colossus will make room for cheaper cards. This isn't very exciting, but I think I have some cards that make it better, like Rock Slide Sorcerer. Spare Supplies. I like this as a one-off in decks that don't have card advantage. Even in a Boros deck, I think it will stay. I could play more creatures if not for it, but I think a one-off is good enough. So yeah, Colossus. So both spell lands are red and give red mana as lands, but I think I still want to play more mountains, and 7 plains should do it, or maybe I'll switch to 8/7, but I have only 7 white cards. Some of them are early drops, and 2 of them are double white in a 3 mana card, so maybe it's a better idea to enable this white mana better, even if I have a pretty low number of white spells overall. Let's put some full art lands. Add a cool sleeve maybe, and we're set. This one is cool. Okay. So what did I cut from my colors? Once again, this is unexciting. This isn't very exciting as well. This is probably the cards, or the card I would like to keep the most out of them. I'm still thinking 9 spells supporting Relic Amulet. It's probably not enough, especially that one of them is a spell and I want to play as a land most of the time, so sorry, it's not a deck for you. It can really overperform or be really disgustingly powerful, and it won't be disgustingly powerful in my deck, but I still wonder if it would be powerful enough, but I suppose the answer is no. Alright, let's go. No spell land. Okay, here we have one, so it's a good enough hand. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so far so good. This is pretty good. Let's see if Aspirant survives. Yeah, there is anti-cognition. It will be annoying, but I think I want to try. Maybe Zolaport Duelist was waiting for Sneaking Guide, but now it's a 2-2, so okay, I'm gonna play this wizard, but I think I don't want to discard anything in this hand. Let's get into combat first. Still a duelist can ambush my aspirant, so now I'm gonna give it a counter to. I hope double duelist won't come here. It would be annoying. Okay, so aspirant will survive. It's just no, survive. Yeah, I think I want to have 5 lands and maybe use this spellcraft soon. Okay, this isn't looking good. Maybe I'll win after all. Yeah, I think so. 2 tramplers will get the job done. Alright, this was very close, but ended up well for me. So a quick refresh of the deck. Good enough. Don't have double white, I think I'm gonna play it as a land. If it comes early, why not? It's still a very situational card. I top-decked a land which isn't too great. Another land, so I wish I kept this Castle Sphere in this case, but what can you do? Okay, this isn't too great, but no time to lose, I suppose. I have to put some pressure. Not cool. Okay, so this is looking bad. Officially. Yeah. Why not? I don't think sneaking guide will save the day. Okay, this was really bad, but I flooded out here, so maybe it can be better. Two one, not too great, but I hope some potential is still here. Okay, I guess I'll play as a mono red for some time, and I hope I get one of my planes soon. But even a mountain could be cool as a top deck, because this on turn 3 helping back catcher to attack as a 3-2 can be awesome as well. And planes is even better. Okay, so the planes on turn 3 help this to be a really good start. The 3-1 score right now. Let's play the next game right away. Again, I think I prefer to keep everything in my hand. Maybe Outrider isn't that great, but in this spot it can be good enough. And this isn't very good. Maybe I'll ditch this and try to find my second white source sooner. Okay. So I dealt 1 damage to this 1/3 cleric to enable attack from Fisher Wizard. I got 4-1 score. Let's try to finish the job in the next 3 games. Hopefully this won't be easy. Let's see. Okay, good enough I suppose. 2 lands and a Fisher Wizard helping me find the next one. Also I top decked the land here. So a similar start to the previous game, but I think I was on the play then. And this is unfortunately worse. I can't attack through familiar. Cool enough. Changing a 2-1 for 2-3. I lost the wizard, so backcatcher is worse now. I think it was worth it. Okay, this was close as well, but Sneaking Guide really overperformed here. Pretty cool. Okay, this is a very risky keep, but I hope Aspirant can get me there on its own. But one removal, and if I stumble with mountains for a few more turns, it will be pretty bad. Okay, now it's much better. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a risk here and ditch these planes, because I don't have that many chances to do that, and I think I'll get there with Lance sooner or later, so it's better to turn them into real cards while I can. And if it would be a mountain and I didn't have double white earlier, it would be a totally different situation, but so it's a tempo play. I hope I won't get punished for that, because alright, it wasn't worth it probably, but what can you do? Survival eruption would be much better, it turns out, but okay. I think I'm gonna cycle that. One of my 4 backcatchers would be cool. Or maybe another mountain. This isn't a mountain, but a good enough impression, I suppose. This spot. It's a shame if I had a mountain on my top deck. Maybe I could consider saving it, but I don't know that, and I really want to get at least this charger on the battlefield. So I have quite a lot of lands, so this combo is on the table if the game goes longer. But it really depends on what they have. Hit the Swarm doesn't save them from Shatter Skull Charger. All right. Okay, 6-1 is pretty good. I have 2 shots at getting to 7 wins. Okay, I guess only 1 creature, not the most exciting. I think I'm gonna wait with this. No point to play it as a land with this spot, I think. Could charge in the next turn. Maybe it's better to burn this creature than to add another 2/2. So maybe they will counter my charger. I think I play a safer game with Fisher Wizard. Yeah, I don't think so. I like my options as they are. Or maybe I need double white for... No, here is binding, so maybe I'll start digging. So draft was good for me. I got my token in the first run, and I still have some time to maybe not master historic artisan, but at least get through the competition. So one last look at my deck if you're interested. Yeah, it was fun to play, I think. Good enough deck. Two very cool rare cards. This may go here, as it was a 5-drop every time. This was a land every time, and this as well, but let them stay at their spots in the mono curve. Yeah, okay. Also, if you're interested, I'm gonna open that pack. So number 6 to go so far. And okay, maybe some crazy deck will use it, or maybe some deck is already using it, I'm not sure. I mostly play limited. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel or some other videos and playlists there. And I hope I'll see you soon.